Kai, are you ready? Are you ready to go to Europe? What? Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Immediately to gate E5 for boarding call for Icelandair flight 5630, non-stop service to Reykjavik. Crew. Keep going. Walk. Okay, look at me.
Are you in choo-choo?
Choo-choo train.
Hey guys, so I have tons of stuff to fill you guys in on. We're currently in Brussels, Belgium, and I just wanted to recap Paris. We went to Paris with pretty, I don't want to sound rude, but like with low expectations. I think because we had heard from so many people at home saying that the locals are kind of rude and it's not like the cleanest place and whatever, but we disagree. And I'm gonna say that with like full confidence, because we went in thinking like, I mean, we literally only spent one night, like one full day, and then slept there, and then we left and took a train this afternoon. So we didn't really want to spend so much time there because we didn't hear the best things. and we disagree. I think it was pretty clean. I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, Hawaii is absolutely gorgeous and super, super clean. You'll never find a piece of trash floating around. But Paris wasn't anything like dirty. It didn't smell like, I don't know why people said that. And then I don't know if it's because maybe we're traveling with Kai. I think if you're traveling with kids, maybe it changes their attitude, but we did not find or have a hard time with any of the locals. They were actually very nice, very kind to us, super helpful. Like one of the waiters last night at dinner came over and took Kai because he was getting a little fussy. And so he came over and he's like, oh, let me see. And so I gave, you know, him to Kai, and he was playing with him at the table. He didn't leave. And yeah, he played with him for like half a second. Then he was like, okay, you go back to mom. I'm at work. And then like that was it. But nothing but helpful. We didn't really run into anyone that was rude. And once again, maybe it's just because we're traveling with a baby. Maybe that changes their perspective. I'm not sure. But I think if you're respectful, they're respectful. And if you go in with high expectations and it's not what you think it is, but I wouldn't say, like, we would definitely go back. We've already talked about it. So we would want to definitely like go around and explore like the countryside of France, but we would totally go back to Paris. There's a lot to do and a lot to see. We didn't really get to do too much. We just walked around and kind of saw what we could. But there's so much more you can see because it is a huge city. And I do wish that we had like at least one more day there, because then we would have booked like a few things. I have heard that in Paris you do have to pre-book, like if you want to go in the Eiffel Tower, it's just easier to get your tickets ahead of time. We didn't even really do that. We kind of just walked around the Eiffel Tower. And then there's like a couple museums and stuff that you can go into, but those you obviously have to book ahead of time as well. So we are currently in Brussels, Belgium, and we got here around, I think it was like, it's an hour train ride. The train was late. Let me tell you this story. You guys are gonna love this. So, this has been the hardest time change we've had in a while. Like, we went to Thailand for the New Year and it was 12 hours at a time. So like not too crazy. I mean, you adjust, right? But for some reason, this trip, we have had such a hard time with sleep. And granted, it's just been one night so far, but when we landed yesterday in Paris, we went straight to the Airbnb. I didn't sleep on the plane at all, which is not like me at all. I think I just didn't drink enough water, and it was a late flight, so I thought for sure we'd all be sleeping. Kai fell asleep probably 2 hours into the 6.5-hour flight. But yeah, for some reason I could not sleep, so I got like 20 minutes of sleep maybe instead of like a full night's rest. And Taylor, I think he says that he didn't, but I think he got like quite a few, like maybe 2 hours of sleep, but still obviously not enough to make up for a full night of sleep. So when we landed, we got to the Airbnb, we immediately took a nap. Kai did too. And then we went off and explored. And then last night, Kai fell asleep in the stroller when we were walking around. By the time we got back to the Airbnb, he was sleeping for maybe like 30 minutes. So we're trying to adjust him into this time zone. And so he fell asleep. We get back to the Airbnb last night. He stayed asleep, which was fantastic. And then he woke up at 3 a.m. Okay, 3 a.m. here. So I think it's a 6-hour difference, but you know, like you're trying to adjust yourself, but then also adjusting the baby, your toddler, is really difficult. So then he woke up at 3, asking for water. And we did not plan yesterday. We didn't stop at a store. We just ate out for food and then walked around. Like we actually didn't even bring an adapter for like a European adapter for the plugs. So we have a phone charger, but we didn't have a way to plug it in. So my phone died. Taylor's phone died. The good thing is Taylor's really good at navigating and like remembering which way we're going. So he ended up just eyeballing and trying to remember how to get back to the Airbnb, which I would have messed up and ended up way off. So yeah, and then we got back to the Airbnb, Kai fell asleep, whatever. So both of our phones were dead. So we couldn't set an alarm. Our train was supposed to be at 12:50 and checkout for the Airbnb was at 11. We didn't wake up until noon. And the train station, once again, we didn't have our phones because they were dead. So we didn't know how to get to the train station. This is like typical of us. We just were asking people for directions, and once again, super helpful. They helped us navigate and Taylor remembered what they were saying. We had to run. I'm not a runner, okay? I'm wearing a dress for one and sandals, like little strap-on sandals. And Taylor's like, okay, we have to, in order to make it to this train right now, we have to run, like right now. I'm like, ugh. So he took my bag. Thankfully, we packed really light. So Kai and I share a backpack, and Taylor has his backpack, and then he carries Kai's toys. So then we're running through Paris to get to the train station. We get to the train station. I'm out of breath. I literally feel like I'm gonna pass out. When we woke up, we had to immediately leave, obviously, because checkout was an hour before, and our train's about to leave. So we get to the train station, out of breath. I'm literally about to pass out. Taylor's like, good job, Brie, good job, because he's a coach. So the whole time he was like, Brie, let's go, come on, you can do it, just a little bit farther. I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. I don't even have any coffee in my system, no water, nothing. Crazy. So then we get to the train station. Some guy points us to one direction of like where the train's supposed to be. There's no train there. So then another guy helps us, and he's like, oh no, it's all the way across. You have to go to the other lane, like other track number. And we were like, oh my God, that's across the train station. So we're running to that side. Mind you, it's like 3 minutes past when our train's supposed to leave. Okay. So I'm like, we're either about to just make it on this train or we already missed it. So we get to the train track lane and we run into like the people that work on the trains, and there's like 3 guys, and they're walking, they're in their suits, whatever, they have their badges, and they're like, oh, slow down, where are you going? And so Taylor shows them his phone that have our tickets in it, and he's like, yeah, they told us to come here and da. And then the guy was like, no. He's like, this train just arrived. You don't have to worry. All the trains are delayed. I'm like, so we ran through Paris to get to the train station, just to find out that the trains were running 30 to 40 minutes late. Crazy, guys. I have never been so out of breath. When I get back home, I need to like start running or something, because that was insane. Also, Kai's stroller is not it's not a jogging stroller, so every single bump he definitely felt. So he was like in the stroller like crazy. Anyways, we got on the train. We actually even had time to get a croissant and espresso at the train station, and then our train track lane number was announced, so then we made it our way over there, got on the train. Now we're here in Brussels. I'm like, what the heck? That was crazy. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here, so you see a little bit of Paris. I mean, you see all of what we saw in Paris for the one day, well, until our phones died. And then our next vlog will be the remainder of what we do in Brussels. We actually have 2 nights here, and then we move on to our next stop, but I'll keep announcing slowly and let you guys keep guessing where we're going. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you enjoy the next few vlogs because it's all about us traveling. If you guys have any questions for me or Taylor, or questions that, you know, maybe traveling with Kai, what would make traveling with toddlers or babies easier, we can definitely do that. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to keep watching. Thanks.